Hey everyone. Hopefully, happy Friday. Hopefully you're all having a great day and happy to start the weekend. So, hi Eliza. Thank you for the creeper. Uh-huh. So, I AFK'd a little bit at the creeper farm and that was about 45 minutes. So it's not too bad. And I've got some sand, which we will need shortly because we're going to build a tree farm. Or we're going to try and build a tree farm. So I can actually continue building and not worry about most of the woods. That's the plan anyway. Right, so let's grab some blocks because I'm going to need them. So hoppers, redstone dust, bunch of blocks. How are you doing, Eliza? I should be on Titan Craft tomorrow and the plan is to work on the walls. Didn't make some chests, but that's okay. You're doing good. You made some base progress last night and today. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Right, so. Right, I forgot the droppers. Forgot the droppers. We're starting well. Right, so droppers, dispensers. You. Repeaters, comparators, torches, some blocks. We'll bring a whole, not the wall. That's cool. I will start, like I say, I'm planned to be on tomorrow and work on the wall. Seem to have more time on the weekends lately. Right. Knock these out. I need some blocks. So the tree farm is a mixture of two people's designs. Well, go to the city. Well, hopefully you won't get weird weather alarms like today and go and enjoy a trip to the city. Minecraft will still be there. It's not going to disappear on you. You have to, but don't want. Oh, that's different. Uh-huh. That's very different. Then pointing onto the dirt, dropper, another solid block diagonally backwards. So yeah, I did the thing again where I wrote a whole bunch of text and hopefully I can read it well enough to figure out what we're doing to make a tree farm. So we'll see how it goes. And, right, so right. Touching the bottom. Right, so I need to go here. Right, so I need to create an observer clock. Right, so observers. Wrong way. That's not right either. Come on. No, that's not right either. I'm pretty sure that wasn't how it looked. I think it was sideways. Yep. It was definitely sideways. You might need to... Hi, Ek. How are you doing? Oh, is Bossman streaming? I knew he was going to stream today. I wasn't sure if it was a little later because I do want to watch that. But yeah, I need to get a tree farm built. Right, so I need to leave a gap. It is a Z stream, yeah. Well, has he actually started or is he just in the process of starting? Right, so that goes there. It started. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Apologies. I won't be a minute. I just have to do my usual and then I will continue building the tree farm. Right, and done, hopefully. Yep, all done. So, yep. Get back to trying to build a tree farm. Yep. So, place a solid block. Right, so I need a solid block. Yep. And a redstone torch next to it. Now, part of this was Dustman's, I think his name was, design, and the other part of it's Logical Geek Boys with kind of combined two bits of his together. So let's find the levers. I need a lever. Pretty sure I brought some levers. I did, a whole bunch of them. So let's turn off the observer clock. There we go, that worked. And then we need to do some pillaring up. Right, so observer clock, sticky piston, solid block, redstone torch, dirt block, 2 temp blocks. So 1, 2, and a block there. Let's put a different block there. I will switch these out at some point in the future to some decorative blocks when I figure out what on earth I'm going to do with this industrial area, because that's where we have the sheep farm. And over there is the pillager outpost. Right, so, yep. Place 2 tent blocks, same height, one third block, 1 block down, so I can place the saplings. Won't be a second, I need to maximise that. I really shouldn't have allowed myself to type off the edge of the page. Kind of thing. I have to use the scroll bar. Hi Puri, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Right, so scroll back. Ugh, I really need, what I'm going to do is see if I can get rid of the longer lines so it makes it easier so I don't have to keep tabbing out. On the side of the dropper, hang on, go back to the dirt, place that. Side of the dropper towards the dirt block. Ah, yep, I need a dropper here. Oh, that's a dispenser. That's not what I'm after. I want a dropper. Because that's going to spit the saplings at me. Oh, I'm ticking along. It's Friday evening. I really can't complain. It's the start of a weekend. It's awesome, Puri. And yeah, we've got a normal week next week, and then the week after we've got a double bank holiday week. So it's not bad at all. Right, so facing where you will stand on the side of the dropper towards the dirt block, place 2 hoppers. So I need all the hoppers now. So 1, 2. Yep. I need to get rid of you, don't I? Because you're just in the way now. Because now you're going to be hoppers. Right, so that's 2. And this line is supposed to be something completely different. So let's get that in so I don't mess it up. And yes, I dug a trench around where I'm building so all these mobs can't annoy me. And then you need to go in here. Then you 2 come back. Oh, well, I'll go rescue that hopper afterwards. Now I'll go around here because some redstone dusty needs to go on there. Okay. And then a chest for the bone meal. There we go, we're getting there. Well, it's a start anyway. Right, in place, the furnace. Right, so on top of the sapling dropper, I need to place a furnace, and I left the furnaces down here. Nope, they were in that block. They were in there. Let's grab those and those. And those. And a bit more of that. And hopefully we can get things building. Right, so I need a furnace on the top of you. And place a red stone torch on the side, then 2 repeaters going into the dirt block. And the dirt block is where we grow the sapling, so that's that way. So I need 2 repeaters. Oops. 1, 2. Right, so I need to create a standing platform. See how that goes. I'll alter that accordingly afterwards. So create the standing platform, then place a lever in line with a block placed for the observer clock. Now that doesn't make a lot of sense. Ah, I see. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. So this one here needs to come across here. I couldn't figure out my own writing then for a second, which isn't anything new. Right, so let's get rid of you. And apologies for the tick, tick, tick. We'll turn that off in a second. I need to go grab that lever back. Lever, where are you? Did I not pick you up because I didn't have the space? Entirely possible. In fact, it's what happened. There we go. That turns that off. I'm going to leave a lurk. I'm going to take Sharon start packing for tomorrow. I'll be going to Belgium for 2 days to work for 20k. Some friends. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you have a fantastic time. I think that's fantastic, Puri. Take care of yourself, okay? And have fun. And thank you for the lurk. I much appreciate it. Right. New layer on the next block to the standing block. Place 3 blocks going away from the hopper. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Then you go there. Let's leave you there for a second. And then there should be another one on the back of it. And now comes a sticky piston time. Three, 4, 5, 6. Right. Place 5 slime blocks. And this is why we needed that immovable block. that right? Hang on. Nope, I think it's supposed to be here. Yep, it's supposed to be here. Let's fix this. Now, it didn't look right. I must have watched that video several times today. So some little bits I remember and other bits not so much. You'll be back in a minute or 20. Well, that's cool. If you can make it back, that's awesome. If not, have a fantastic weekend. You deserve it. Everybody deserves a fantastic weekend, come to think of it. And now it's honey blocks. Then more slime blocks. Come on. Need to jump. Then another row of honey. Okay. That looks right because it was in line with the hoppers because it's going to crush all the leaves. Right, so redstone blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Now I have fence gates of all different colours because, yep, I'm running low on wood. Hence the tree farm. Hence the gunpowder farm, and hence the raid farm for the redstone, because I was short on that too. Come back. Oh, I've lost you to a hopper or something. It's down there. I have to see if I can rescue it. And I dread to think all the mess that's going to be in these hoppers. Right. Let's go rescue those because they're kind of precious at the moment. My precious. I know I can't do a very good whatever his name was from Lord of the Rings. Right. So that is that one. Now we need to do one on the do the same on this side. And because it's kind of a universal tree farm, which will allow me to do more than one type of wood, it has to be a certain distance away, otherwise stuff won't grow. Which wouldn't be fun. Right, so more stickies. Right. I think that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's the 6. Right. Now you want the slime again. Can I jump? Bet I can't. We'll give it one more try. Well, it was worth a try. Always worth a try. Need to get onto the edge. Come on. Okay, I will step down here instead. Just wants to be a little bit awkward, bless it. But that's okay, we all can be. Right. And while I'm up here, I'll start placing the gates. Yeah, the top couple of rows anyway. Well, that's not going to work. Nope, not sideways. Oh, I put a portal into the gunpowder farm. I got it to match up properly instead of it coming into the main spawn portal. So now when I get bad omen, I can go straight through the nether and not have to worry about raids where the librarians, etc. are. Which I'm happy about because I don't want to be doing that. That would not be fun. Right. There we go. Nope, we don't want to break that one. That's a no-no. Right, so we've got those 2 bits in. To the sage, saplings. Right, facing the chests for the bone meal under the dirt block. Right, so facing the chest. For bone meal, under the dirt block, place a sticky piston, then a redstone block. Okay, so I want a sticky piston. Let's grab this dirt back. I may just need it. Except that one. That one needs to stay where it is. Let's grab my pillaring blocks. Because they come in handy. Right. So let's read that again. Facing the chest for bone meal under dirt block, place sticky piston. Okay. Then place a redstone block. Right. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. then you're going to have dust on you. And then if I put a template, this is where we test the crushers. So I need another lever. Well, it would be where I test. Yeah, no, it's okay. I can test the crushers because that's how they're powered. Yeah, yeah. No, it's not. I've missed a step somewhere. Because that can't power that without something touching it. See, I definitely missed some steps. Right, so... Right. Yeah, on the other side. Okay. Right. Then extend the blocks. Yep. Because they can't do anything if they're not connected up to anything. Redstone isn't wireless. However much we would wish it was. Right, repeaters. 1. Yeah, well, I'm not getting under there anytime soon. I might be short, but I'm not quite that short. Well, not in Minecraft anyway. Nope, you need to be a repeater. Okay, and now we step up with glass blocks. Hang on. So that gets powered. So that should be a dirt. That should be a glass. That would be a dirt. Glass, dirt, glass, dirt, glass. Dirt, glass, dirt, glass, dirt, glass. If it went that far, but it doesn't, it only goes this far. So you need to go away. You need to go away. You need to go away. You do. You do. You do. And you do. And then we can step the redstone dust up because it's glass and it allows it through. Right. Now I want the furnaces again. We put the furnace next to the slime. And we put some blocks in, 2 and a 3. Got some repeaters. That one needs to be on 4. This one needs to be on 2. And dust. Let's go down and pillar up in a better position. Yep. Bye-bye. Hi, Ek. Yep. I know people can do it with the get into swim mode really easy, but not me. So 1 and 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then we need to put the dust on there. You need to go on. I wonder if I didn't touch the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just check the ticks on the other ones in a second because I think I was holding shift. If I was holding shift, it's not going to have worked, is it? Guess I'll soon find out. Nope, I guess I wasn't holding shift. And that's fine as far as I'm concerned. Saves me a hassle. So that should stair step all the way up. We just need to do the same on this side. And then we can test. Right, so dirt. Glass, dirt, glass. Right. That way I definitely know which blocks to knock out. Right, so back to the furnaces. 1, 2. Iron blocks. It's terrible. I've caught the habit of using iron blocks for placing redstone. What's the world coming to? Mind you, what's the world coming to? Pendle's building farms. Right, so that should be 2 and that should be 4. Right. Grab a dirt block and stick that down there. And we want more repeaters. Nope. 1. 4. No, are you definitely? Yep, you're definitely on the 1. 1, 2. Okay. Grab those. Pillar up again. You were a temp block, so you weren't needed to be there. Right, so furnace, iron blocks. Can't remember if they need to be there or not. I guess we'll find out eventually. One, two, 4, 2. Let's hope I've wired that up right. So, need that lever. Stick it here. Well, one side moved, the other side didn't. So what did I do wrong? I don't think I put dust on that block, did I? Nope, I didn't put dust there. Yep, exactly. A couple of years ago, I'd be running away screaming in the opposite direction. That's cool. So those leaves crushers now work. Even if it is tutorial redstone. Right, let's see where we're up to now. Done that bit. Cover the bone meals with logs. I didn't bring logs here, so I need to go grab some logs out of the wood box. Because that is the extent of my wood supply. And I kind of got tired of chopping trees by hand. Right, so this line of hoppers need to be covered with logs. So the leaves and saplings, etc. don't fall in here. Because that's going to be the bone meal chest. Right, so right, so now it is time to do the log pusher. So we have a glass block, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then right, then back down here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the 9th block and that's to stop anything spawning up there, but also to limit the height of the trees. Right. Behind the glass, miss a block, then place 2 stickies. Oh, I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use those. There we go. That creates that. At the bottom where the redstone block extends, add a block and place a repeater. So we get rid of the lever for a second and move it. We add a block. Place a repeater with 3 ticks. Then stair step the redstone with glass blocks. Once I've got a block there. Otherwise there's no point trying to stair step it. So it's cool that glass blocks don't cut off the redstone signal. I must admit I do like that. I'm not sure it was always that way, but I am happy that it does it. Right, that's as high as it needs to go. Let's grab the dust. I'm probably going to need to sleep because I haven't slept for a little bit. My betting is phantoms are going to turn up soon. So let's go hop in this bed for a few seconds. Because, yep. I don't need phantoms annoying me while I'm trying to do redstone. Right, so let's get back. We need that. 1, 2. That should stair step all the way up. And if I throw this switch, yes, that double extended, that double extended. Let's just check the location of yep, it pushed it out in front of it, which it was supposed to do. So that's working. And they all retracted fine. That's awesome. Right, so we now need to wire this thing up. Is that right? Let's just double check this. Okay. Right, so go to the observer clock. And from the block powered by the clock, run a line. So from that one, ooh, have I placed that in the wrong place? Could have swore that said under the dirt block. On the side of the dropper. Because this line is supposed to run right across the back of this. But that block is... I'm supposed to take the power from that block. So I know that is supposed to run around the back. Because that's supposed to have the red stone dust on it. And it's supposed to go to this hopper. Or dropper even. Which makes sense. Because it's going to fire that to fire saplings at me. Think maybe I messed something up. Oops. Let's... Because that's supposed to power that, which would power that. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if that fixes it or not. I'm not sure if it's going to. Well, here goes nothing. So if I turn this on, nothing is firing out of that. Now it is. Okay. If it works, it works. I won't complain. It may not be exactly in the right positions, but if it fixes it without causing problems, I'm all for it. Right. So that should be that section of it done. Now it's time to fix the next part of it. So from there it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add 5 blocks away from the dirt, not included in the count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the block, temp block there, that's fine. Now it's piston time again. 1, 2. Can I have a sideways piston? Obviously not. Never mind. We will pillar out instead. More than one way to skin the cat, so they say. 5. Then I want that one there needs to be a solid block. And so does that one. this one has a redstone torch. This one has a piece of dust. This one has a repeater, which then goes into a block. Right. Let's knock all these tent blocks out. Okay. Now that that's in place, we need to make that a 5x5, because what I'm doing is I'm going to send it to the blast chamber, but I know most tree farms seem to send it as a single row, but I don't see, I think that's a waste of TNT. If I block it up into 5 and send a block of 5, surely that's more efficient. But obviously I need to be careful. I may end up having to move this line slightly further over there, depending upon the radius of the TNT. So my plan is to block it up to 5x5 and then push it to be blasted with a TNT dropper. Not a duplicator, a dropper. Which is why we needed the gunpowder farm. That blew me up. Right. Now we need to come round to this block. I think I need some more blocks. Let's grab some more iron blocks. Let's put the shorter stack away. Let's grab more dirt. Right, so dust. I'm running short on dust. I'm just hoping I have enough. Otherwise, we're going to go visit Mr. Villager and see if he'll give us a few more pieces. He may be kind. Right. Back up here. And I want a glass block on the end of these. And then I want to stair step. Is that all of it? I think that's all of it. It says one way to find out if it's working. And that's to test. So if a block goes there, it should push it forward. Yep. There we go. Right. So that works as well. Not complaining. It's getting there. Right, so that's block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So the logs will be at this height. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. 8. Because it's supposed to be a 6 by 6 interior. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only you already had number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and number 8. And I better eat before I end up in trouble. Right, so you can go there a second. That will be the water tray. The TNT is going to drop on one of these blocks. Let's head up there and figure out which one we're going to punch a hole in. I would like the TNT a reasonable distance from the rest of the redstone. That way if something goes wrong, it doesn't blow up the entire farm. Just some of it. Right, so 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Then we can have that block there. Be where the items gather. It's going okay. It seems to be so the pusher that makes it into a block of 5 by 5 is now sorted. Both of the crusher walls and the log pusher seem to be working, and it's spitting out items. So now we're working on the section that does above here. It's going to drop TNT onto this thing to then blow up the logs as they come in from this side. Hopefully. I need the ice. But this is the bit that's going to be interesting because I need to get the block in the right place for dropping the TNT. Ooh, I have some more redstone dust. That's good. I was getting worried. So let's go 1, 2. And I also, probably maybe tomorrow, we will put a sorter system on the raid farm. Because, yep, it's a bit of a pain trying to get the items I need, because the totems, etc., keep filling up the chest. Right, so I wrote down some, so 9 blocks and 4. So 4 to the side and 9 blocks back. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to the side, 9 blocks back. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8, that's 9. And then we need to go the first torch of the 6 torch tower should be in line with that block. As long as I got the count right. One, 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't know where that went. Oh, it's there. 5. This one should be off. It goes there. Okay, and then on the side of this should be another torch and a block. Then another block. And I'm going to have to pillar around the side, because this next one comes down at an angle. This goes dust, dust, repeater, block. Okay. Now here comes the fun bit, because I need to put in a hopper clock. Okay, and I wrote down the instructions. Hi, Alan. What I did, Piri, was that section of it is by, let's get his name, because I wrote his name so I can, in the VOD, when I put it on YouTube, I can give credit where credit's due. Where are you? Dusty Dude designed that part and did a tutorial on it. It has been a hot minute. This 5x5 pusher bit was from Logical Geek Boy, and so's this TNT dropper bit. So what I've done is I've taken Dusty Dude's section of it, and instead of just having it one wide going into a blast chamber and it blasting out one row of blocks at a time, which I think is inefficient for TNT, especially as how expensive it is to make the stuff, I'm blocking it up into a 5x5 block and then pushing it into this, towards this blast chamber. So like I say, those 2 bits are by Logical and that bit's by Dusty. You're having your lunch, Alan? That's cool. Hopefully you're having something good. Right, so now a hopper clock. Right, so place dust on top of the 2 blocks and a repeater pointing to another block with the dust on top. Okay, so I need a dust on top. I need a sticky piston, and that should fire out. Then I need a redstone block. Then I need another sticky piston. That needs to be another one of those with a bit of dust on top. Okay, now underneath these should be another block with a comparator on it. I'm trying to do some of this from memory. I read the notes, and part of it is memory and part of it is trying to get it right. So if I do that and that, I can put that hopper into there, knock these two out, put another hopper into there. Now, Logical had 11 blocks in here, but that seemed pretty fast to me. So I'm going to put 32 in. And if I need to, I will take some out or add more in. And comparators on this side. Now I need to go to the other side. Because in line with this, add a solid block next to the hopper that has the redstone block above. Place a dust on it. I need some temp blocks. Then place an observer into it. Then another solid block. Eesh, I think I may be one off. I think I'm a block off. Because this is where that is. Let me just observe. If I could read right today, or even speak right. So place dust on it, an observer facing the dust, then solid block, then dispenser, then honey block. I'm one block out. Everything needs to be moved over one block. Because if I drop down there, I'm going to drop onto the obsidian. Oh well, I was bound to make mistakes, but we'll fix it. Let's go grab those torches. Because I need them. I don't have many spare. them. Right, so knock you out, and you out, and you out. It was going too well. Right. So, take care of you. Put you on there. You need to go here. You need to go here. You need to disappear. You. Come back. Don't have many extras. So you're supposed to be that. You're supposed to be the repeater. You're supposed to have dust. Okay. Up we go again. Yeah. But, and especially as it's one of those builds that I can't afford to be one block off, because it's not going to work if it's one block off. But hey, I knew this bit was going to be problematic because I'm not building it in the same direction or the farming exactly the same way as Logical has. I've just pinched sections of his farm and put it in this farm. So I knew that at this point I was probably going to have trouble. But if it's the sake of it's only one block off, I'm not going to complain. Well, not too loudly anyway. I'm hoping these things aren't spawnable. Right, so now back to this. So, dust. An observer. A block. A dropper. A honey block to stop it, the TNT going in all directions. And that should line up with this. And now I just need to put those items back in here. Okay, I'll use 32 iron. It's not like I'm short of iron. I have plenty of it. Yeah, a better pillar that way. Is that everything? Well, apart from the TNT we have to make and test. So let's grab this lot. And I just want to go on to that obsidian and look up. Looks like it's right to me. I'm going to need some torches, I think. Do I have any torches with me is a question. Usually I have tons of those things, but I'm not seeing any. Nope, no torches. Okay, we're going to sleep. Yeah, there's monsters nearby, you can't sleep. Now can I? Yep. Yeah, it's a non-TNT duper farm. It's not duping. That's why we built the creeper farm the other day. So I have the sand and I have gunpowder. And it's also why I've slowed down the rate from 11 to 32. And I will test to see if that's going to cause us problems. If it does, then I'll speed it up a bit. Right, so I now need to power this block. I haven't quite finished. I haven't taken that line back to the Turnioni. So that needs to go there so I can put redstone dust in it. And this, I think I'm better going the other way. I'd sooner it avoided the blast chamber. So yeah, this isn't duping. This is... Right, so that's the turn on switch. Now, is that going to be a problem? Because that's powered. But that's in an off state. I know I'm going to have to put repeaters in this line. But I'm thinking I may also have to invert the signal. Now, will that... So it's off and then this is off, which means that's off up there. So what happens if I throw this switch? Nothing. Okay, so... I didn't think about this bit, so yeah. That do it? Nope. Okay, so that powers it to there fine. Okay. Maybe I add an extra one onto the tower. Is that top one's off now? No, that top one's on. There we go, it's off now. Yeah, so that's in the right state. That's in the right state. That has switched. And that's moving. I haven't got bone meal or the other bits in it, but we will go grab some bone meal. We will grab some TNT. And we will grab some saplings. And we will give it a test. That is... And thank you for the creepers. I can never remember how much of each of this it is, so... I can't remember if it's 4 or 5. I know it's 4 of one and 5 of the other. So it's 5 gunpowder. Okay. So 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is why I turned the speed of it down. And why I also decided to push a 5x5 block out instead of a 1 wide. I'm trying to maximise my bang for my buck. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. Just move these out of the way. I have a little bit more gunpowder here. So we can make at least 1 more stack. So that's 6 stacks. I think I have some more sand as well at the other place. Let's put those in there for the minute. See if I can get a little bit more gunpowder, TNT. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 1 more stack of sand, and that'll give me 7 stacks of gunpowder, which isn't too bad. It's a start anyway. So let's go get the bone meal and go get some saplings, and we'll give it a try. And the entrance to the creeper farm is now down there. It's good to see you, Sky, by the way. Hopefully you're having a great day. Right. Sand. 1, 2. I only need one more stack because I don't have the gunpowder. Hello, villagers. And we'll grab some torches while we're over here too. Right. And this is the moss farm. I think we've still got a little bit of bone meal in the farm, so I don't have to... Yeah. There's plenty of bone meal for the moss farm, just in case. Yep, I hope you do. Right, so I now have bone meal. And I want the spruce saplings. Torches. I wanted torches. There's one. Oh, we've got some lanterns. I may end up plonking down lanterns. It's not looking promising on the torch front. 15. And here's some more. The torch front is fine. So we have bone meal, we have TNT, and we have saplings. Let's see what chaos I can cause. Well, find out if it works as intended or whether or not I've messed things up big style. Right. Let's head round this way. Because first of all we need to add bone meal. My other issue with this farm is I need to add a filter on it too. So obviously you don't just get saplings, you get sticks, etc. And at the moment it goes straight into the dropper. So it's going to throw sticks, etc. at me. Right. That should do for now. Let's grab this gunpowder. Make another stack. Tent blocks. We need some tent blocks. So I can light things up. And I'll put the surrounds, etc. on it in a second. I have a feeling that's probably not going to stay there long. When it goes boom. And I'll build the walls up on this afterwards as well. Right. Need to get to that bit. Well, let's put a torch on top here. In my luck, a creeper or something would spawn up there. There we go. Right. Understanding is to test it, we can just... I used a dropper. Don't want a dropper. I want a dispenser. And that's why we test. I wasn't going to blow up many trees with that. Dispenser. Try again. Well, that worked. And like I said, the torches didn't last long. And it took a chunk of this out with it. But it doesn't look like it took anything else. That was my other concern. Making sure all the redstone and everything else was far enough away that it wasn't going to cause problems. Let's stick a torch on here. Tell you what I'm going to do. I would do, but if I do that, it's going to fire that off, isn't it? I was wondering if there's a way to turn this off for a second. Because there's no wood at all at the moment. But I guess we're just going to have to waste a bit of TNT. Apologies for the noises. True. Thank you, Sky. So another torch underneath here, you were saying. give that a try. I'm getting saplings everywhere, but I'm not sure they're going all where I want them to be. But I'll put surrounds around this afterwards. Thank. Right, almost there. Right, so it's now at the line where I'm happy to turn the... Hey Ali, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome to the tree farm. It seems to be getting there. I guess we'll find out in a second. Seems to be keeping up pretty well with saplings as well. Even though there are some of them all over the place. Okay. So we got 50. Let's turn it off a second. Right, so it doesn't seem to be too bad. Seems to be getting all of them eventually. And because it's not blasting too frequently, hopefully it won't be too terrible in the TNT costing. And that was almost a stack, so... Right. So I just need to put leaves, etc. around it. And we've now got a stack and 38. Whereas we started off, I think, with a stack and 16. So we're making a gain on saplings. Exactly. With the creeper farm, there's no shortage of gunpowder, which means my only limitation is sand, and I have a resource world. Right, so... Get rid of those. Oops, I don't want to break that. And yes, I'm using pretty azaleas. Right, so that's that side. Let's sort out this side. I'll have to get that from outside, I think. Hopefully that'll stop some of the saplings falling down. Into places I don't want them to fall. Seems fair enough. Okay, let's put you away. And these will do for now. Yeah. Because that's an extra 11 there. We are definitely making a positive. Just want to make sure that the logs that fall stay in here, but I'm not sure if these will get knocked out. But that's okay. Let's eat, turn it on one more time. But yeah, I do need to put a filter on here, so that this only gets saplings and not sticks and everything else. Right. And yes, it seems to be going through bone meal pretty fast. But that's fine, we have a moss farm. Just going to let it blast a few times. I want to test how it's doing with that iron blocks that I've just put in. And yeah, we are going up in saplings, we're not going down. Okay. Well, we lost some iron blocks. Yeah, a couple on that side. We lost these two here. But then it's a lot closer to this side for that than it is the other. It might be better if this was one block over, but it is what it is. So we now have a working tree farm where I can get spruce and oak and birch and I think it's they're about it for the one wide. For some reason, is the top row not pushing? Might be a second, just need to double check this top row. No, the top row isn't pushing. But then there's nothing on the top row. Because that's a 6 and this is a 5. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. because that's pushing 6 blocks. This is only pushing 5. I will have to put an extra row in. But that's okay. That's not a big deal to fix. Either I keep it at that or else I take the pusher out for the extra block. But yeah, I don't have any spare. I think I ran out of... I'm very short on pistons there. But yep, we have a working farm. Okay, so we're pretty much at the end of the stream anyway. I can try. Hi, Anita. Work at lurking. Thank you. We're just about to finish. We've just made a tree farm that uses TNT. So I much appreciate you stopping by, and I'm glad you were able to make one for a couple of minutes. It's good to see you. Hopefully your work day goes well and is over before you know it. Right, so I have 8 of these and a little bit of this. Let's see if I can add that last row in. Not sure if the... I'm not sure if the TNT will reach it or not. Because it's struggling with these blocks. If it pushes in more... I don't think it's going to reach them. You too. I'll probably see you... I may see you on the server over the next couple of days. Hopefully, anyway. Right, or if not, in cable stream. My other option would be maybe to move that block up one. I'm going to have to think about that though. But seeing as Tango is streaming, and I'm assuming you guys will all want to head Tango's way, even if you're not already there. Thank you very much for stopping by. It is much appreciated. Thanks, Ali, Sky, Puri, Alan. All of you crazy, Eliza, all of you crazy people for coming by and sticking with me. I really, really appreciate it. I won't start a raid because I like I say, I'm assuming everybody's going to be going Tango's way. Okay, so I will see you guys over there. Take care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow evening if you have the chance to pop by. Same time, same place. Take care. Bye.